Hey guys, I'm Cheryl Locke and I am back with Keith Sheffield and the Rat Rod build. And this is video number 2. If you haven't seen video number 1, we'll put a link to it. So Keith, what day are we on right now?
We are on day 10. It's Labor Day, but we're here at work to bring a great video and give an update on what we got going on.
And so last time we were here, you were doing a little bit of work on the cab, but you have actually done more. So what have you done since last time?
I finished the chop. We filled in all the seams. We still have the door tops to do, but that's easy. We primered it. It was going to stay gray, a primer gray. Then we got to looking and decided to try our hand at some Patina paint, and painted it yesterday and just absolutely thrilled at how it came out. So this is what we get for paint.
And so you guys just went down to the local store.
Yeah, yesterday morning I got up. It was probably 4:30 in the morning. Thinking in my head that I didn't like the gray primered look, and got on YouTube and was looking at a ton of videos on Patina paint, and just put my pieces together on what they had to say, and went down to Lowe's and bought just a bunch of different colors of paint. And me and my son, what's his name, Connor, we went down and just bought a ton of paint and just painted it every color you could imagine, and started kind of taking some of it off and covering over it, and that's my phone. Are you calling me? Is that going to be a problem? Sorry. All right. So, do we want to start over, or what do we want to do there? Okay. Spray painted it 8 million different colors, and started taking some off, adding more, and again, just absolutely thrilled the way it came out. So.
And so you're going to have the brown with the speckles and then the green.
Yep. This is the original color that was supposed to be under the rust and everything, and kind of what got baked and what didn't. Some spots didn't get rusted, and just loving the way it looks. So.
And you said you went to the junkyard and found a seat. You don't have it in yet, so we'll get that maybe next time, because from where I'm standing, I can see the inside still needs a bit of work.
Yeah, a little bit.
But so you're getting your pieces and parts still.
Yeah, I have a problem where when I need a seat, so I'll get online and I'll order brand new seats for it, and I keep losing track of what I'm doing here, which is the rat rod and the used and the old, and so I returned my bought seats and went down to the junkyard and got a seat out of a caravan. It's leather and suede. It fits in there perfect, and it's just awesome.
And while at the junkyard, did you see other pieces and parts that you're thinking I could build a whole new rat rod when I'm done?
No, the junkyards around here don't have the old cars like they used to. I mean, there was an old El Camino out there that would look like it might be fun, but the junkyards today aren't like they used to be. They're just full of new wrecked up cars.
No.
So
you don't need any
it's
plastic.
no fun. No plastic in here.
And so now that the cab has a lot done to it, let's move it back so we can see what you've done back here.
So this is where most of the work happened, is back here in the back. I've got my radiator mounted with the fans and everything. Shout out to Paul Crafassi for building my little tubes here for me, or bending them for me. Got the fuel systems in, the fuel cell, everything's mounted, fuel pumps, regulator, filter, lines are all run. Got the battery mounted in here, and I got a bed that we're working on right now. That'll be done this week. There'll be a bed on it, and all this should be wrapped up. Wiring, everything back here will be wrapped up this week, and it's coming. It's coming.
And I'm going to be interested, because before we started taping, we talked about how you're going to do the bed. So I'm going to be interested next time to see how you get that all to work, because I wasn't expecting something quite like this, so I think it will be something I haven't seen before.
Sure, sure. It's basically, you know, we live here in the desert, and we want it to stay cool, and so I decided to go with the big truck radiator mounted back here with the two big fans. You know, I like to be the guy cruising down the strip, not having a problem overheating.
Yeah.
You know, we cruise the strip quite a bit during the summer, and you know, there's a lot of people that constantly have to pull off because their rig's overheating, and I'm not one of them. So that's what we're going for here. Make sure we have plenty of cooling, and the air conditioning. You know, make sure we got plenty of. We're getting that you know, the heat removed from the Freon, and yeah.
Well, you know that nobody's going to pull over for you if you're stuck on the side of the road.
They won't have to.
Yeah, so you got to make sure it still goes.
Absolutely.
So your next steps, next time we come back, we should see a bed.
Yep. Their bed, I believe for this week I've got the bed completion, cab completion, and wiring. The wires will be run, not all completely hooked up, and it'll be you know, this time next weekend it'll be days from starting. So.
And we're going to be here when you finally
Absolutely.
take it out on
Absolutely.
that maiden voyage.
Absolutely.
Even if we have to laugh because we have to push it
Absolutely.
back.
Absolutely. No, that doesn't happen. I've done plenty of cars, and so I know what it takes, and we'll have her ready.
And so Rat City Ruckus, I know that's coming up. That's a long ways away. That's not till April, so you'll have it perfected by then.
Absolutely. And you know, these rat rods are, you know, kind of always a work in progress, so I can, you know, I got plenty of time. It'll be done, and then all I got to do is just play with it and tinker and change, and then that's when you put all your flair on it and make it, you know, make it yours.
And you're going to put a big wing on it, correct? So it looks kind of like a Toyota?
Actually, it's not going to be a Toyota with the big Toyota wing. We're not going to do any type of wing. We don't plan on flying in it. So, you know, no wings.
Okay, good, because I didn't want to have to laugh later. So I'm looking forward to our next video so that we can see how it's coming along. You were trying for 30 days. You think you're going to make it?
Oh, absolutely. We're, and I'm only going to say absolutely once. Apparently I say it all the time. No, we're going to, we're definitely going to hit 30 days. I mean, this thing will be at 21 days, I believe, when it'll be running in 21 days. So.
Awesome.
Yep.
It'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Well, you guys stay tuned. We're going to do another update as things get put in. And be sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss whatever the hell it is he's doing here. Thanks.